Hello everyone, I'm here with another process video, and today I have a double pager, 6x8 on the left, 4x8 on the right, and I actually just did another layout for this same place. This is the Conservatory of Flowers in San Francisco, and since I had all of my floral stuff out, I thought I better go right into this layout just to get it done. That way I only have to take the bin of stuff out once, then I can put it away. So as you can see, I've got these pockets full. Here I need a full 4x6 card, and I had looked at some for my previous layout. Didn't really find any. Had to go into like my normal stash of stuff. So I'm not too optimistic that I'm going to have something here. I may have to print out of the Project Life app, or there's a site I use where I pay $5 a month and I can download like all the digital stuff I want. If I remember, I will link that below in case anybody has any interest in that. So I may have to go on there and find a card that hopefully matches and just print it. And if that's what it takes, that's fine. I could also build my own with just, some kind of cardstock background that matches and go from there, because I do have plenty of floral things. So you know what, we'll just see what happens today. I did end up having to go into that electronic site and print something because nothing I had worked. Like nothing was quite the right color, and I found this one and I freaking love it. It's got the yellow from here. It's got two shades kind of the purple and lavender that are happening here. White background, of course. I've got white. Like, I just feel like that's pretty good. I don't think I'm going to find anything better than that. So now that I have that picked out, I have to go through all of this stuff again to embellish here. But I remembered that in my bag of stuff, I also have these. I have had these forever. They are 3D. They call them 3D toppers. But I've used them on cards, scrapbooking pages, special projects, what have you. And basically you just layer them. So they're a little bit 3D, but not really. You could put pop dots in between the layers, and I have done that to really make them stand out like on a card. But here I will probably just layer them and keep them flat, because flat is good when my album's going to be huge. But in looking at these, I do see some things that might be a good option, like this one in particular, because it's got kind of both the pink and yellow. I think I've used this one. This one would have been great because it's got purple, yellow, and white, but I'm pretty sure I used that one. I don't see it right off in here. So I'll just have to open them up and see which ones I have left. And then over here, I think I've used this one. That would have been a good choice. Maybe one of the purples, but I love purple. So I may have used those too. I'll have to just open them up and see. Actually, let's just do it right now. Let's see what we've got to work with. I have gone through all of the 3D things that I have, and I had already shown this one, which is all purple, but I have two other options. So I have this one, which has both white, kind of the pinky color that you see here, purple and yellow. So, I mean, look at that. That's pretty good. And then I also have this one, which is more heavy on the yellow, which I'm not sure I'm crazy about, but it also has the purple in there, and of course the greenery. So I think either of them would be fine, but I'm leaning towards this one just because those colors are so representative of what's on this side. If you've never seen how these work, you get 3 pieces. And honestly, you know what? I don't even know if these are still being made. For anybody who's interested, Hearty Crafts. It's hearty-crafts.com. Go out there and look, see if you can find them. I'll try to link that if I remember. I promise nothing. You get 3 pieces. It's super simple. All you do is layer them on top. Now you can see too, hopefully the camera picks this up, that they've done some sparkles on there. You could add more. If you had like a metallic pen with sparkles or a glue pen and you want to add more, you certainly could, but there is some already on here. So all you do is you just take them and line them up as closely as possible to what you see. And that's it. So you can see here, still pretty flat, which is what I want. But if you put pop dots underneath at least one of those layers, it would become very 3D. So the nice thing about these is you have options. When I was getting ready to layer on here, I decided to flip the card because if I was going to do the left-hand side, so much of the yellow got covered up, you didn't even really see it was there. So this way, if I've changed the card, yes, now the yellows are closer together, but at least you can see it. And then these are at opposite sides, and there's a lot of yellow here. So I think that's the right way to go. So I'm going to continue layering it, get that on there, and then figure out what else am I going to do with this. I pulled out some more stuff to work with here on these layouts, and in there was this sticker sheet, and I've used a lot, as you can tell, but I have this left, and it matches pretty well, I think, with the purples I've got going. So I'm going to use it, and I'm going to put it right here at the bottom of this one because there's a lot of dead space there. There's nothing really happening. I might as well put a sticker there with a phrase. I'm going to eyeball it first and not crush it down in case I need to move it. I think that's pretty good, actually. It looks pretty even. So there, now I've got my purple worked in. I like that. I can't decide, like, what was I going to do here? Was I going to journal? I don't know that I need to. I could do something just, you know, describing like how beautiful they were, and I'm glad it was a stop that we made and whatever. So I guess I could do that to fill up some of that space. And then I need something here. I love this photo, and I remember purposely picking this one because it would allow me to do something here. I just don't know what that something is. I have everything done for the left-hand side here. Did my journaling, got everything attached, that's great. And then over here, I have this little piece that I found. And at first, I wasn't sure I liked it because I felt like these were like too symmetrical, two across from each other, but it does make a visual triangle. So I think I'm going to do it, and there really isn't anywhere else to put it on the page. It's got to be somewhere right here. So I'm just going to do it. And then I don't know that this one requires anything else really. Let's get the wording lined up nicely here. Should go kind of like that, I think. And I love that these are mostly the right colors. These are the leaves, a little off, not quite the color that I have going, but I think here it blends in and it's fine. So let's see here. What do I think? I'm going to zoom in just a little. There we go. I think it's done. I don't think it needs anything else. So this was easier to put together than I originally thought it might be. So that's awesome. And here's another one finished for San Francisco. Thanks for watching.